Alright guys, welcome back to my tutorial video. This is Ali Mabiodo. In this tutorial video, I want to be taking us through on how to achieve this particular design flyer using our PIXELLAB. Actually, I made use of three softwares or three applications, which are PIXELLAB, Lightroom and PixArt, basically to be able to come up with this particular design flyer. But for the sake of this tutorial video, I'll only be doing the tutorial video for this PIXELLAB, and later on I'm going to be showing you how you'll be able to make use of the Lightroom and PixArt, basically to come up with to upgrade or to upscale your various design. So kindly stick around me to the end. So let's dive into the main thing. Alright, welcome back. Actually, I'll be hiding this particular flyer. The size which I made use of in this particular flyer design is I actually made use of 4 by 5. The width is 4, the width is 4, and the height is 5. Yeah, this is actually a fictional flyer though, because it's a fictional flyer. Because if I want to print it out, I wouldn't have I would have find the necessary calculation, because because this is a fictional flyer, that is why I just use the 4 by 5. It is not meant to be printed out, so kindly stick around with it. Oh, I forgot to import a particular resources. This particular background which I use, I forgot to import it, so I'll be pausing this tutorial video basically to import it. Alright, welcome back. This is the background of the design. This is the background which I use, so kindly stick around with it. And I actually manipulated this background basically for me to be able to blend all my design elements together. Let me show you something. I just want to show you so that you'll be able to understand me. If you notice, can you see it? That the particular background I used here is quite sharpening. That is, I manipulated it on this PIXELLAB. So kindly stick around with it to the end. That is why you have to be creative as a graphic designer. So the next thing which I'll be needing to do now is, first of all, I'm going to expand it, basically for it to be able to fit in to my design interface. Then I'm going to centralize it as well. Yeah, I've centralized it. So for me to be able to manipulate this background, then I'm going to go to my filter, color filter. I'm going to reduce it. No, I'm going to increase it like this. It's too much. Let's first of all return it back here. I'm going to be reducing the brightness to, let me say, it should be around 45 or so. No, let me put it at 35 will be fine. I just want to play around with it, so kindly take around me to the end. 35 will be fine. Then I'm going to come to this place. I'm going to play around with it, basically to come up with something perfect. Just take your time with me. Oh, sorry, let me go back, let me return it back. I'm supposed to reduce the brightness. I've forgotten. Yeah, the brightness to 45, sorry, to 45. Yeah, I think 45 is perfect. Now I'm going to increase the contrast so that it will be a little bit lighter. Let me leave it at 11. Yeah, it is perfect now. Can you see it? Can you see the difference that I've been able to manipulate this particular background? I just come to my color filter, I went to brightness, I reduced the brightness to -45, and I increased the contrast basically to make it light up a little bit. So that is how I was able to manipulate this background. So the next thing which I'll be needing to do is for me to start bringing in all my design elements one by one. I've actually imported everything here. So let me first of all bring in this particular image. I've already removed the background using Photoroom, so kindly stick around me to the end. So after that, I'm going to first of all set up my grid line. I'm going to skip the area of setting up my grid line so that I'll not be wasting our time. You can check the description box for the tutorial video on how to set up a grid line. Alright. Alright, I've been able to set up my grid line successfully. So the next thing which I've been needing to do now is for me to be arranging my design elements accordingly. Okay, let me lock this background, let me lock it so that I'll not be touching it. So kindly stick around me to the end. So I will now be aligning it properly so that it will not be exceeding my setup grid line, because I have to leave enough space for my design element to breathe. Let me just adjust it like this. I'm going to place it like this. I'm going to scale it up a little bit. Yeah, that's fine. Let me check the next thing which I'm going to do. So I'm going to on this. I'm going to take it to the front. But before doing that, I need to, let me show you something. I want to do this like, I want to block this area. So in that case, I'll be needing to create, I'll be needing to make use of my draw tool, basically for me to be able to manipulate this side, this particular down part. So kindly stick around me to the end. I'll be needing to make use of my draw tool. Yeah, this is my draw tool. Then I'm going to select the color on the girl's clothes, no, sorry, the background color of the background itself. So I've been able to select it now. Then I'm going to increase the pen size to the maximum, the smoothness to 0. Then I'm going to come to my blur radius to increase it. So I'm going to do something like this. Can you see what I'm doing? I'm going to take it down like this. Just going to do something like this. I think this is not perfect. Let me do it again. So I'm just going to do something like this. You'll see the result now. I'll blend everything together. Yeah. So I'm going to mark. Yeah. Then I'll be increasing the size of this one so that it will be able to cover up the down part, this particular side. So I'll just bring it like this. Let me on my grid line, okay? I'm just going to place it like that. So kindly stick around me to the end. So I'm going to scale it down a little bit. So I need to cover up this side. So let me check. Then I'm going to on this. I'm going to take it to the front. Then after that, I'm going to use my crop to turn it to the other side. Then I'm going to on my grid line. I'm going to increase the size. Then I'm going to place it here. Somewhere here. I think it's perfect now. Yeah, it's perfect. So the next thing which I'll be needing to do now, let me check my flyer, is to, okay, I'm going to bring in the, I'm going to be doing this last because I have the tutorial video already. So I'll be sharing the link. Just need to check the top of the screen. You're going to see the link to the tutorial. I'm going to bring it that later. So the next which I'll be needing to do is just to bring in my happy birthday elements to the front. Then I'm going to on it. I'm going to reduce the size, and the link to all these elements will be available for you to download in the description box. Just check the description box. I'm going to place this here. Then let me on my grid line so that it will be guiding me. I'm going to make sure I align everything appropriately. Yeah, so that is fine by me. So let me check what other thing I still need to do. Okay. Then I'm going to bring in a shape, a rectangular shape to be precise. Kindly stick around me to the end. A rectangular shape to be precise. So I'm going to reduce the size a little bit. I'm going to place it here. I'm going to reduce the size a little bit. Yeah, I'm going to now come to radius to increase the radius to maybe 5. 5 will be perfect. Now I'm going to take this. Before that, let me first of all adjust it. Yeah, after that I'm going to copy the shape. After I might have copied it, I want to create a kind of gradient shading effect, which I'm going to make use of my marks tool. So I'm going to go to this edit. I'm going to go to gradient, and I'm going to come to my gradients. I'm going to change it like this to the top. See what I pressed? Basically to change this down part to the top. So for this top side, I'm going to go and take any color from the background of the image, or let me use this to precise. So then I'm going to this side. I'm going to reduce it to the minimum so that it will be transparent. Then I'm going to mark. Then after that, I'm going to locate my marks tool. My marks tool. I'm going to on it, and I'm going to change it to out. Sorry. I use Montserrat color format. I think I use this. I think I use Montserrat. Yeah. Let me just select. Yeah, this is the one I used. So let me mark it. It's not selecting. Just have to take my time. I don't think I've selected it. Yeah, let me now expand it and reduce the size. So let me let me reduce the size. I'm going to centralize this as yeah, I think it's perfect. So let me check what's the next thing which I did. Okay, so I'm going to import this shape now. So kindly stick around me to the end. So let me import that shape. I'm going to pause this tutorial basically to be able to import the necessary resources that is left. Or let me check, maybe I have it here. No, I didn't have that one here. So I'm going to pause it to have YouTube. Alright, welcome back. I've successfully imported this particular element now. I've successfully imported it into my design interface. Don't worry, every element I use in this design will be available for you to download in the description box. So kindly stick around me today. So let me now move this. I'm going to be placing it here. Oh, my grid line I've scattered. Let me reset my grid line back. Let's really set up my grid line back, because when I went to download this particular resources, the grid line just scattered. So I need to reset it. So I'm going to be placing this particular resources here now. So kindly stick around me today. So yeah, so the next thing for me to do now is just to bring in my text, my typography. So kindly stick around me to the end. First of all, put on this. I'm going to take it to the side. I'm going to take it here. Then I'm going to change the color to brown. Then I'm going to go to my font. Basically to change the font. Change the fonts. So I use the Go Bold font. Go Bold. Yeah, let me select the particular one again. I use this. Yeah, I'm going to go to my stroke. I'm going to give a stroke on it. I'm going to give it white stroke. I'm going to, I think I need to reduce the size a little bit. Let me reduce the size a little bit. Yeah. Let me leave it here. So I'm going to place it here. So I'll still need to bring in the other text. Let me check. So don't forget to like, comment and subscribe to my channel. John. So I'm going to just take it here. Then I'm going to John. So I'm going to go to my color to give it the same brown color. I'm going to go to Mont's font. So I'll be using Mont's surround font for this. So kindly stick around me to the end. So I will locate my Mont's surround font. Yeah, I'm going to locate my stroke. I'm going to give it a kind of white stroke. Then I'm going to place both text image. Okay, let me add another. I'm going to set this here like this, so that everything, all the text I'll be breaking in will not be exceeding that place inside, except new one. So kindly stick around me today. So let me reduce the size. So let me just take this to the top. I'm going to scale it down like this. Yeah. So I still need to, let me increase the size of this. Then I'm going to scale it up a little bit. Then I'm going to reduce the size of this also as well. Sorry. I'm going to, let me reduce the size. Yeah, that's gonna be fine. I'm going to use this side. I'm going to reduce the size of this. That's 5. I'm going to place this here. Then let me check. I think 2024 is the next thing. So let me just place that here. No, I can write to be beneath. So I'm still going to add another grid line. So that's, I'll be able to close it well. So let me edit this one. So let me go to my color, give it the same brown color. I'm going to go to my font to give it, I think I used Montserrat font also. Montserrat for bold font. So kindly stick around with to the end. Yeah, this is perfect. I'm going to go to my stroke to give it a white stroke so that it will be visible enough. So I'm going to place it here now. Scale it up. Yeah, it's perfect. It's perfect now. So let me check what's the next thing on the flyer. Now we need to be working with our, accordingly with our grid line. That's the reason why I'm doing all that. So I'm going to be doing this last because I've already did a tutorial video on that. You can check the this link, the link up here. It's going to guide you through. So I'm going to be doing it last. So kindly stick around me to the end. So let me just, I'm going to do this, bring in all this side thing and do the rest. So kindly stick around me to the end. So let me on this, take it to the top. I'm going to unlock it. I'm going to move it here. I'm going to place it. Sorry. I'm going to move it like this. I'm going to do it like this. I'm going to place it here. I'm going to place that here. I'm going to copy it. I'm going to place this one. Otherwise, we just have to be creative. You need to be a creative thinker as a graphic designer. Just have to be creative. So let me just check what's the next thing. I think I need to bring in the presentation gift. I forgot to import it, so I'll be posting this. Alright, I've successfully imported it to my design interface. So I'm going to be placing it to this particular edge now. Let me increase the size a little bit. So I'm going to place it down. So I'm going to place it here. Yeah, so that it won't see that this thing. So let me leave it like that. So let's leave it like that. So let me check what's the next thing. So I did something here. Let me increase the size. If you take a look at this particular edge and this particular edge, I actually use a lens flare on this PIXELLAB. So kindly stick around with the end. I'm going to be doing the same thing here, the same trick which I did. So I'm going to come to here. I'll first of all locate my stickers. Can you see it? Can you see this particular something that looks like lens flare? This is what I actually use. I'm going to copy it. So because I've been needing it not once. So after that, I've gotten it now. All I'll be needing to do now is just to place it like this. Then I'm going to go to my color. I'm going to give it color. Then I'm going to locate the particular color from the background itself. This particular color. I'm going to mark. I'm going to come back. I'm going to place it here. Can you see it? I'm still going to copy it again. Still going to copy that again. I'm going to place it here again. I'm going to copy it again. Now I'm going to place that here. So I'm still going to copy it again. I'm going to place it here. Still going to copy. I'm going to place it here. I will copy again. And I'm going to place that here. So I think it's now perfect. So let me check what's the next thing which I did. Let me check. Okay, I actually did this. So let me show you the way I come about that. So kindly stick around with it. So I'm going to come to my shapes. I'm going to select my circle shape. And after selecting my circle shape, I'm going to reduce the shape opacity. I'm going to locate my stroke and give it 100. I'm going to come to the stroke color. Then I'm going to select this color, particular color I choose at initial. I'm going to mark, and I'm going to place it here like this. Yeah. Then after that, I'll be bringing in my text. Let me check. What did I put there? So I put today is your day, okay? So I'm going to be doing the same thing now. I'm going to go to my text, and I'm going to edit it. I'm going to edit it. Don't forget, I said I made use of 3 applications: PIXELLAB, PIXART, and Lightroom. So kindly stick around with it there. But the PIXELLAB, the Lightroom and the PIXART, will be in a separate tutorial video, which I'm going to be linking to this particular tutorial video. So kindly stick around with it there, because I don't want this tutorial video to be too long. So let me just edit and just put in my text. Today is, I'll first of all write this. Then I'm going to go to my color to change it to brown color. I'm going to go to my font, basically to change the font. So kindly stick around me to the end. I think I still made use of the, is it go bold font? No, I think I made use of the month 7th, but the tiny one this time around. So this one, here. Now I'm going to place it here. Let me check, maybe I give it a stroke. Okay, I didn't give it any stroke. So then I'm going to, let me select it. Let me first of all reduce the size a little. Let me zoom more, let me increase it. Now I'm going to come to my curve. I'm going to curve it like this. Yeah, I think 45 would be perfect. Then I'm going to come here, rotate. So I'll be rotating it like this. Then I'm going to come to my positioning to position it to this side. So I'm still going to make use of my rotating tool again to kind of rotate it well. Yeah, then I'm going to adjust it. I'm going to adjust so that I'll be able to, I know it's not perfect, but don't worry. I'm going to get rid of that. I'm going to come to my curve. 35 here, 35 fine. I'm going to, and let me go to my rotate to rotate it like this. Yeah, I think it's perfect now. So I'm going to copy this and I'm going to write the next text. Your D. This is your D. So your D. Now let me just write it in this one. Your D. Yeah. So I just place that here. Then I'm going to come to my rotate tool and I'm going to rotate it. So let me adjust it so that I will have enough. I need to reduce the size so that I will have enough space. Let me leave it at that 26. So I'm going to reduce this also to 26 so that I'll be able to have enough space to place my text. So let me reduce it again. 25. Let me reduce this one. Oh, I'm coming. Let me go to 23. Then this also to 23. Yeah, I think I have enough space now. So let me now go to my rotate to rotate it well. Yeah, I think it's perfect now. So let me just give it a little adjustment. So let me adjust this as well. And let me rotate it well. So let me rotate this as well. You just have to take your time so that you'll be able to get the perfect result. And let me try to place it closer to each other. Yeah, I think it's perfect now. And let me adjust this a little. Yeah, I think it's perfect. So the next thing which I've been needing to do now is just, let me check my flyer. So it's basically to come about this particular shape. So the first thing which I'll be needing to do before doing that is I'll first of all, I think I have the image here. Let me check. Yeah, this image. I'll first of all unlock the image. Then after unlocking it, now I'm going to go to my filter, basically to just play around with it. After that, I'm going to work on my saturation. You just have to know to play around with your design limit and just place it at 87. I'm going to come to saturation, basically to blend it well. Now there is a particular effect which I want to get. Yeah, no, check it. Yeah, I think this is the effect. this is the effect which I want to get. So the next thing for me to do is just to bring in the shape and do all the necessary So if you need a tutorial video on how to insert your image, just like this, on how to insert it here, kindly check this particular link that will be dropped here. It's going to guide you through. So I don't want to waste our time, so I'll be posting this tutorial basically to do that. Alright, I've successfully carried out the shape. I've done the shape. If you need a tutorial video on how to do this kind of shape, kindly check the description box below, or you can click on the link you see that is going to display above. So let's go. So the next thing which I'll be needing to do now is to first of all bring that particular image which I want to be using. I think is it here. Let me check. Yeah, let me take it to the top. So I'm going to on it. This is not the shape. So I'm coming. Let me look for the image. Let me go back. Yeah, this is it. Let me on it. So okay, let me go and work on this. I've actually worked on it before, but I think it has scattered. 87. I think I dropped that. 87. I'm going to reduce this. Yeah, that's it. So let me increase the size a little bit. So I'm going to be placing it where I want it to look. I want everything to come out like this. Then I'm going to, let me reduce this one. I want to be reducing the size of this one. Kindly stick around me to the end, because I want to be able to achieve the same effect. So let me increase this. Now let me reduce the size. Then I'm going to place it here. Then I'm going to come to the shape itself. I'm going to reduce its size. If you want to know how I create this particular shape, kindly check the description box below. So get the link to the tutorial video there. So let me set it well. Let me still reduce it. Yeah, I think it's perfect. Yeah, it's perfect. So the next thing which I'll be needing to do before moving on is basically to, let me first of all off this, like close it first. So then let me adjust this one a bit. So after that, I'm going to be bringing in another shape, a rectangular shape this time around. I'm going to place it here. Then I'm going to come here. I'm going to take this particular shape to the top. Then after doing that, then I'm going to come to color. Then I'm going to give it a black color. Let me select a black color. Then I'm going to be merging both shapes together. Yeah, I'm going to be merging the both shapes together. So I think I've successfully merged it together. Then after that, I'm going to locate my color eraser or erase color. Now I'm going to click on this, then select the back color. Yeah, that's it. So for me to be able to attain a perfect result, I'm going to locate my color again, same color. I'm going to on it and change everything to white. Yeah, after that, I'm going to on this. After that, I'm going to copy this same image, because I'll be making use of my marks tool here. After copying it, I'm going to place it on each other. Let me first of all off this, so that I'll be able to place both images together on the same part. Yeah. Now let me still adjust it. Now I must make sure. Let me make use of my zoom tool. I must make sure that both images are well placed on each other. Yeah, I think it is perfectly placed. So let me now zoom back. So the next thing which I'll be needing to do just on this back. After owning this, then I'm going to go to my, I selected this particular up image, the one I just copied, and I placed it on each other. I'm going to go to my mark tool. I'm going to on it. I'm going to do it this way. I'm going to click on it like this. Come on, let me on it. Select this. No, what's wrong? Let me first of all move it. No, I think something is wrong. Maybe I didn't select the right image. So I'm coming. Let me check. Yeah, I want to work on this. Go to my marks on it. In, out. Yeah, after owning my marks to choosing this particular image, then I'm going to come here. I'm going to come here so that I'll be able to I'm going to adjust this as well. I see it. Oh, I think something is wrong. I didn't place something as well. So I'm going to do that again. Coming. Then I'm going to mark. So before that, I need to adjust the both image. Coming. So that it's going to be able to fit in well. I want to move it together, these images, so that I can move them together, because it needs to be centralized. Yeah, and then this particular one, let me first of all lock this. So I'll not be touching it, the both. So I'm going to adjust this like this. I'm going to place it like this. Adjust again. I'm going to place it here. Yeah, it's perfect now. Then I see the trick I did there. Let me do it again so that you are going to get me right. Then let me go to my marks. Just marks. I mark some parts. Can you see what I'm doing? So can you see it? If you need more tutorial video on how to use the mark tool, you can check the description box for the video. So let me mark. Can you see it? Can you see the result? So the next thing which I've been needing to do now, is that I'll first of all merge this and this together. Wait. I'll first of all merge this and this together, the front one and the back one. And I'll first of all merge it together. Kindly stick around me to the end. That's the last part of the tutorial video. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to this channel. Then I'm going to go to my shapes again. I'm going to reduce the shape. I'm going to place it here. Because if you check, let me show you something. Let me show you. Sorry. Oh, sorry. I just want to show you something. Let me take this to the back. I want to show you something from this. If you notice that this image, the shape is somehow black. It's not as if the background is black. I actually created the shape like that. So that's what I want to show you. So after that, I'm now going to, let me first of all hide this. Or let me leave it. Let me hide it. Then I'm going to, let me on it. Then after that, I'm going to go to my, I've already imported the shape, right? So I have not. So let me just go to my shapes. I'm bringing a shape. And I'm going to on it. I'm going to go to color, basically to give it a black color. Then after doing that, I'm going to take it to the back of everything. Yeah, can you see that I've been able to cover that side? So after that, the next thing which I'll be needing to do now is to now merge everything together. Let's wait for it to finish merging. So after merging it together, I'm just going to go to my color eraser. color eraser. I'm going to on it. I'm going to on it. Can you see it? I've been able to remove that white. Then you shouldn't worry about this leg. I'm going to get rid of it now by just locating my crop. I'm going to crop that leg. I'm going to crop it away. I'm going to crop it away. Crop some part away just like this. Yeah. Can you see it? That we've been able to achieve our aim. Then all we'll be needing to do now is just to place it well. If you don't get anything there, just reverse the tutorial video, take it to the back, like back forward it if you don't understand anything there, so that you'll be able to get how I was able to do this. So can you see it? Let me just increase the size a little bit. Then for it to be perfect, and just come to stroke. Maybe let's check. Let's reduce the stroke to 1. I'm going to give it the, no, it doesn't need a stroke. So it is going to make it to look somehow. Can you see it? Then you're going to place that here. So for us to be able to merge everything together, I think I still need to do something. Let me hide this. Then I'm going to copy this particular lens flare. I'm going to copy it. I'm going to place it here. Copy, place it here, so that the design will be looking blooming. It will be looking blooming. I'm going to place it around all this side. Can you see it? And I'm going to take this shape to the top. I'm going to take it to the top. I'm going to on it. I'm going to place that here as well. Then let me make use of my ear. I think, let me on this. I think I've been able to place it to the center. Then after that, I will still make use of this particular lens flare again. I'm going to copy it, and I'm going to change the color to white. I'm going to locate my color. I'm going to change it to white, and I'm going to place it here. I'm going to mark it like this, and I can just mark it so that I'll be able to, I'm going to copy it again. Then I'm going to place it here, so that I'll be able to blend everything together, so that everything will be well blended. I'm going to copy this one, this particular one here. I'm going to place it here. You just have to know how to, you should be able to blend your design properly. I'm just going to place that here. So I'm going to be taking all this. So after placing it here, I'll be needing to take all these particular elements, all these elements. I'm going to be placing it to the top, to the front. I'm going to locate all those tests as well. Place it to the front, to the front, to the front, just because of the lens flare which I imported to that side. So can you see it? I think something is missing here. I've actually did that in the last tutorial video. I think I've missed it. So let me check. Is there anything else which I'll be needing to do? Let me check the design. Let me check. Where is it? I think this is it. Let me take it to the top. Then I'm going to on it. Sorry. I'm going to on it here. Yeah, I think I did something. So after this part, the next part is the part in which we'll be making use of the Lightroom and the PIXELLAB. So the link to the tutorial video will be linked at the end of this tutorial video, and it will also be dropped in the description box. So kindly stick around me to the end. So the next thing which I'll be needing to do now is that I actually manipulated this image a bit. I do a kind of tricks, and this one, let me first of all do this. I did something there, so let me do it. Shadow, I'm going to on my shadow. I'm going to reduce it to 5. I'm going to increase this one to 6, 7. Then this one to 7 minus 7. Okay, minus 7 is perfect. Then I'm going to go to the shadow opacity to reduce it a little bit, so that it will not be too sharp. Yeah, I'm going to locate this particular image as well. I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to be doing the same thing. I'm going to on it. I'm going to reduce this to 5. I'm going to reduce its opacity as well. Then I'm going to increase this to 7. Sorry. I'm going to increase this to 7 and minus 7. 7. Yeah, so let me check, maybe there is something else. So the next tutorial video, or let me say the next thing which we'll be needing to do, is to make use of our Adobe Lightroom and PixArt. So see you in the next tutorial video. Please don't forget to like, comment and subscribe to this channel. See you in the next tutorial video.